JF Sports. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about this new toy that I just purchased. Obviously late in the game, about 5 months or so, 6 months. It's the Glock 43. A lot of people talking about this gun. Everybody wants it. You know, he started off with the Glock 42 with the single stack 380, and people complain about it, saying that, oh man, I wish this was 9mm. Well, Glock listened, and they came out with the Glock 43 single stacks 9mm. I was very curious about this gun, and I obviously held it at a gun store and played with it a little bit, compared it with a 26, 42, so on, so forth. And to be honest with you guys, I thought that all of the Glocks are great guns. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Glock hater, then maybe this video is not for you. But the thing I want to talk to you guys about is basically my review of the gun before firing it. Without any further ado, let's open the case. Obviously, I've opened this before, but for video purposes, I'd like to open it for you. And, just to mention, when I ordered this gun, I knew exactly what I wanted, with the bells and whistles and all the accessories, right? So, let's do it. All right. You guys see that? Glock 43. All right, a little dark there. I'm going to transfer this over to my... All right, there you go. The gun is already unloaded. It's not in there. Anyway, let's put this out the way. And this is obviously all the accessories that comes in the gun, right? Okay. So we got the Glock 43 right here. Some magazines that I've ordered already prior, and the fast loader. So anyway, like I said, I wanted a gun, for conceal and somewhat of a home protection. And I was actually going to go with the 42 at the beginning, but I thought that just like everybody else, why couldn't this gun be 9mm? You know what I'm saying? And then obviously, like I said, Glock listened and they came out with this one. And I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there reviewing this already. So, like I said, this is not one of those thorough review. Like I said, I want to talk to you guys about what is the advantage of purchasing a gun that was highly anticipated and waiting 4 or 5 months later. You know what I'm saying? For obvious reasons, when a gun such thing like this comes out, everybody gonna buy it, right? And obviously you're gonna test fire it, and people figure out what's wrong with it, what they don't like about it, what they like about it, and stuff like that. That's why I waited so long. You know what I'm saying? I like the Glock 26, don't get me wrong. 10 round magazine, and comparing to the Glock 43, it's only 6+1, because it's single stack. But it's a little bit slimmer than 26 and a little bit thicker than a 42. And I'm sure if you guys are watching the video, you guys are familiar with all those Glock models. Now, when I ordered this thing, it wasn't expensive anymore as it was when it first came out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you guys the invoice of what I actually paid for this gun with all the bells and whistles, which I'm about to show in a little bit here. Well, when I ordered this gun, I said, you know what? I ain't going to pay no $1,000 for it. You know what I'm saying? I want everything with it. I want everything on it. But keep in mind that when the Glock 43 came out, there's some problem with the trigger. A lot of people didn't like that trigger. It wasn't smooth, or it was sticking and things like that. And on the Glock 42, as a matter of fact, it was the magazine that was sticking and jamming and stuff like that. So a lot of people didn't like it. So that's why I wait. You know what I'm saying? In my own opinion, I think that when Glock, especially guns come out or anything in that nature comes out, there's some things that it's worth it's worth waiting for to actually find out and get the best out of your purchase, right? So I waited 4 or 5 months, like I said, and I purchased this gun. And the good thing about also purchasing a gun a little later is you can negotiate, especially if you're good at negotiating like myself. You can talk down the prices and and not really pay the retail price, right? So if you guys see the invoice here, this is what I paid for it, right? Obviously the Glock 43, and it says right here, it's MSRP of $580. That's not what I paid for. All right, I negotiated myself to the guy, to the dealer, and I said, this one I'm gonna pay for it. Okay, $550. All right, and the extension bar, the ghost bar, like I said, this was a trigger that I said, you know what? Even though this is the newer version of the Glock 43, because like I said, it's been 5-6 months out already in the market, you know, I still wanted to purchase it and, you know, get them to fix the trigger just for, I don't know, self-satisfaction, so to speak. I didn't really have to buy it, you know, because like I said, they've already fixed it. Glock already fixed the problem. But for self-satisfaction, for 25 bucks, you know, which I only paid 20 bucks here, as you guys can see, what the heck, right? And then obviously I bought the Pelican case with it so I could travel with it. 2 locks as TSA requires and stuff in certain areas, certain part of the country, and which I only paid 57 bucks at the rate of $75. And obviously the transfers every day, we gotta go classes, which was 200 bucks, and I didn't pay 400 bucks. I paid 50 bucks. You know, with total all the bells and whistles, and not to mention, they didn't add that on here. I also got some bells and whistles here that okay, they wrote it here, but there's some other stuff that came with it that, like I said, if you talk to your dealer, you know, you could probably get the best price in the world, because the dealers, they don't pay, you know, MSRP prices. You know what I'm saying? They probably pay $300-400 bucks for this gun, and you know, they don't have to make that much profit off of you, especially the gun being in the market for so long already. Then you can talk your way down, right? Especially if you're paying cash. You know, the advantage of paying cash, especially in my area, is because when you pay cash, then you don't pay taxes, all right, nor shipping. Okay, so that's, I'd save $100 easy on that one. You know, this gun, like I said, was a total of all over $1,000. You know, with the shipping, handling, taxes, and all that stuff. I didn't pay that. I paid $677 cash. All right, cash. So if you guys see here, I mean, Glock, you know, especially the 43, it comes with, you know, the factory, obviously factory clip, as you guys can see here. You know, factory clip, and this one is a lot of people saying that, you know, oh, you know, I don't like it because, you know, some people, you know, they like that pinky stuff, you know what I'm saying, which I do too, you know what I'm saying, but it doesn't bother me really if I fire this with or without the pinky stuff. But, you know, well, like I said, I want everything cool, so to speak. And I want the whole thing, the whole nine of how I wanted it, and without paying the best price for it. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I ordered extra magazines, and I said, you know what? I want everything with the pinky thing. You know what I'm saying? The pinky assist. So all you guys can see all my magazines here. Pretty much all of it got the pinky assist. So you guys see that, right? So like I said, this was the gun that I wanted, but I didn't want to pay, you know what I'm saying, the retail price for it. It all, especially all the bells and whistles, right? So I got the gun. Obviously this is okay, not loaded and stuff like that. So this is Glock 43, as you guys can see that, right? Very comfortable gun. Obviously, this is the one with the pinky, as you guys can see. I ordered 3 of them, you know, so it's more comfortable. If you guys like those pinky stuff, it's very comfortable, you know. So it's very easy to shoot. This is like a toy. It doesn't weigh much. Like I said, there's a lot of videos out there already that's been, you know, reviewing this, and I've been watching them. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I've been watching them. I've been tracking them. You know, all the people that that have already bought this and reviewed this. You know, I watched them all. You know, I'm the type of guy that, you know, before I purchase something, I would do my research. You know what I'm saying? I want the best out of that product. So that's what I did. You know, before I purchased this gun, I said I want everything. You know what I'm saying? For all the bells and whistles, and I want to be comfortable. Not only that, I want it to be pretty. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I got this pinky stuff, you know, which a lot of people say it's pretty much nonsense because, you know, it doesn't add no bullet to it. You know, it's 6+1, 1 in the barrel, 6 in the chamber, 9mm. You know, but to me, I like to have that pinky stuff, so I'm satisfied. You know, it's what you want. It's up to you. But just to guys let you know, I also ordered the other attachment, or the other accessory for my basic magazine that come with it, is the eight, the one that adds two more bullets to make it eight bullets total. So I did order that. It didn't come yet, but it's gonna arrive. This was because this was pretty much, to me, this is useless. You know what I'm saying? Why would I use it when I have like three other clips that could hold, could have the pinky stuff and more comfortable for me. Like I said, I thought this was a little odd in my box, so I was like, you know what? I might as well go over there and order that one that holds 8 rounds. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much just like a kit, as you guys seen already on YouTube, so I don't have to explain to you. But it's just a kit, and take this off, you put that on, then, it makes sure 6-round magazine to 8-round magazine, right? The only reason why I wanted one of those is for concealed carry. You know what I'm saying? So instead of carrying a gun, my Glock 43, this thing right here, with 6 rounds, then I have one magazine that I can go out and, go shopping and dinner and stuff like that. I can go out and, have a 8-round magazine instead of 6. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. I thought that was cool, and I only need one. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go to a range, I mean, get your fast reloader. You know what I'm saying? You have 3-4 magazines here, which I have all of here. And that's cool enough for me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like I said, didn't really like that pinky stuff because it says it's useless. For me, it's self-satisfaction. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Me, I like it. So, but together with that, with that Glock, I also, like I said, I had the dealer, before he actually gave the gun to me and registered it to the police station, I had the trigger fixed. So, that ghost bar thing. So he fixed that for me. He put that on for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want everything professionally done. So he put that on for me, and I was very satisfied with it. Like I said, I did probably need it because it's like a newer version of the Glock 43. It's been out in the market for 5-6 months now, and didn't really need it, but for self-satisfaction, over and over, like I said, I wanted to put it in. What the heck? $20, whatever. So I put that on there. So this Glock right here, haven't fired yet, but I did buy some bullets earlier, and based on the reviews on YouTube and all you guys talk about it, the general consensus is pretty much it's what you're comfortable with. A lot of people saying that 115 grain is the best for ranges and stuff like that. That's cool. Especially if you have like wife and teenagers that you want them to shoot. 115 grain is pretty cool. It doesn't really have that much pop to it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't recoil as much as 124, 147 grain. But me personally, I'm very comfortable, as I've fired before other guns. 124 is very comfortable for me. I for concealed carry and for home protection, home defense, that is, I think 124 is great. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's your preference. It doesn't matter. You can have a 22. You hit the guy in the right spot, man, that motherfucker will go down, and you guys know that. But self-satisfaction, I mean, gun nowadays, you're not purchasing a gun to actually want to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? You want to purchase a gun just in case, right? And that's why I purchased a gun. I like guns. I'm in the military. A lot of you guys know already on YouTube. I'm in the Army, been in the Army a long time. And I'm fun with guns and play with guns and stuff like that. And it's cool to have one. You just got to be careful with it and follow the rules, regulations, and policies according to your area, especially concealed carry. Before, I've been carrying Glock 26 and stuff like that, and like I said, I thought about carrying the 42 because it's a little slimmer. You don't have to, hide it very well or put a lot of effort to hide it because it's very thin gun. But the 43 is similar to it. Like I said, it's similar to 42, just a little longer barrel, a couple ounces difference and stuff like that. And this one you can conceal carry. I also actually ordered the what is it? The Tuster. Can't remember what it was. But you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a holster to conceal the gun. Or I also have the leg strap. I can't find that crap no more. But yeah, to conceal this thing is dope. It's great. It's very comfortable for you guys to, like I said, thinking about buying a gun to conceal carry. This thing weighs nothing. You know what I'm saying? For females, if you're just going quick to the store or something like that, somewhere dangerous, or just some people, they just feel like they have to carry a gun just in case. Like I said over and over, just in case something happens, you want to be ready and protect your family, protect yourself, from harm's way. So quick, trip to the store and stuff like that. Glock 43 is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best gun out there. I honestly think that, in my own opinion, if obviously it's almost impossible, but if the Glock 26 was a little bit slimmer, because it's too bulky in your hand. You know what I'm saying? I wear a size large gloves, and still the Glock 26 is a little bulky. You know what I'm saying? When it first came out, everybody jumped on Glock 26, and you guys know that. Because of the 10-round magazine, a lot of bullets there, and it's very small. But when the Glock 42 came out, oh man, that was a lot smaller, a lot slimmer, more easier to conceal. But then people started complaining. Even I did. You know what I'm saying? I didn't own one, but when I went to the store, it's like, oh man, I wish it was 9mm. Like I said, Glock listened to it, and as you guys already know, they made it into a 9mm. Pretty much a Glock 42, a 9mm, a little bit bigger, obviously, because of the size of the bullet. So, with that said, also, together with that $677 that I paid, I also got a Pelican case for travel. So it's not a bad. This is easily $70-$80. With taxes, probably $90. So I got that also. I'm gonna tell you guys what else I got. You know what I'm saying? With my $677. Okay, that's, like I said, that's the good thing about waiting. You gotta be patient. And you'll get what you want in there. You know what I'm saying? I also got some accessories that I got on my purchases. Some of them they didn't even add on it. They just bought it for me and talk real well with them and negotiate with them. I'll pay you cash, and they add the locks. Easily $5-$10 locks for traveling and stuff like that. Obviously, you have your that comes with it, and your lock. And actually, this was the trigger that was originally in it. This was the case of the Ghost. You guys can see that, right? The Ghost trigger that was input in it. Ghost G42 Edge, as they call it. I'm sure a lot of guys. This is a replacement trigger. So, they said that this was only for 42. As a matter of fact, this was only for 42. But no, it actually was 43. So they made a mistake of it. They put it for me, and it works just fine. Also, y'all guys also get a bag, obviously. Put all this stuff in here, and we put, turn the video on so you guys can see it. Also got this bag, which is it's cool to have. You know what I'm saying? You got your Glock, Glock bag there, so you can go to range and stuff like that. It's cool. Comes with it. Also, forgot to mention, I also got. Oh, this one I already had. This one. What was the other one that I got? Well, I can't find it. But I also got the other thing. But anyways, whatever. So yeah, for all of this stuff right here, $667. That's a steal, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a damn steal. So for $677, no tax, no shipping, no nothing, no charge. All these magazines with the pinky stuff. All of this thing for $677. That's a damn steal. And that's what I get for waiting and being patient. So it's not a bad idea, to own a gun, such thing that was highly anticipated at one point. And it is still, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like this gun. The only really complaint nowadays is that, they want it to be more magazines. So like I said, I ordered that kit for this one right here for my stock magazine. I ordered that kit, which is about to come, which make it from 6 rounds to 8 rounds carry. And that's going to be my concealed weapon, 8 rounds carry. You know what I'm saying? So overall, it feels very comfortable. A Glock, to be honest with you guys, you guys know I don't bullshit you around my YouTube channel. It's very comfortable. This piece is very small, it's very light. You can pretty much hide this anywhere. And for all you guys that are deciding, which one to buy, it depends on how big your hand is and how comfortable are you. I suggest going to the gun store first You know, if you're looking for a concealed carry, especially Glock 26, Glock 42, and Glock 43, those three, if you are into Glock, those three are, I would say those three are perfect. You know, those three just depends, like I say, how much you know, how what kind of magazine you like. You know, if you the more magazine, I mean, the more ammo in the magazine, obviously you're gonna go with Glock 26. And you know, do you really need 10 rounds? Yeah, I guess. You know, to me, in my own opinion, I said this before to my friends. You know, if that fucker survived in 6 rounds, you know, then he deserves to live. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you're owning a gun, I'm talking to you guys that already owned a gun before and fired a gun before, you're not gonna fire this at 300 yards. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. You know, this is short distance, and if you hit a guy or a bad guy, I should say, you know, twice with a 9mm, is either he's gonna be stopped or he's gonna go down. Depends where you hit him, right? Sometimes just once, he's gonna go down. So you don't need all the magazines. And if you just want to scare somebody so you can run to your car, 6 rounds, man, that's all you really need. And like I said, just because I had this odd, you know, very odd magazine that it bothered me. I'm just that kind of person. It bothered me. You know, I said, I need to put a clip in there, man, and make it an 8-round magazine. So, you know, I've already had all these 6-round magazines. I was like, well, why not try the 8 one? So that's what, like I said, I was going to put that in my concealed carry 8-round magazine. But like I said, if that fucker survived in the 8 rounds, man, and he deserves to live. Like I said, if you just want to pop off some shots, so you know the bad guy leave you alone, 6 rounds, man, that's all you need. You pop 1 or 2 rounds in the air, you know, run to your car if you don't want to hurt nobody. And if he chase you, guess what? You still have 4 rounds. And that fucker comes close to you, shoot him 2 more rounds, and you got 2 more rounds in your goddamn magazine. It's enough. You know what I'm saying? If you try to go to war, obviously you're not going to use a Glock. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to go with trying to go war with somebody with an assault rifle, then you're probably just better off running. It doesn't matter if you have 100 rounds with this thing. You got to just run to your car and leave, right? But as far as concealed carry, just to be satisfied and feel somewhat safe, Glock 43, I think is a good gun. It's very comfortable, very light, slimmer than a Glock 26, a little thicker than a Glock 42, but carries 6-round magazine plus 1 in the chamber, 7 total. And not to mention, it's already been perfected. You know what I'm saying? When it first came out 5-6 months ago, there's some problems with the trigger, problems here and there. If you buy it now, especially, you know, late now in 2015 or early 2016 for gifts and stuff like that for yourself, for loved ones, you know, it's perfect, man. There's, you know, I've seen already reviews on YouTube, and I'm sure you guys have already. You know, people fire this thing 500 rounds without even, you know, jamming. You know, it just depends on what bullet you want to use. You know, what you're more comfortable with. You know, if you're a little, you know, a smaller person, you know, little hands and stuff like that, or not too strong, 115 grain, that's good enough. You know, it'll stop anybody. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, for my frame, 124 grain, it's it for me. You know what I'm saying? This is not the best, obviously, ammunition there is, but this is what I picked up. This was the most expensive in the shop. So, but it's 124 grain. It's the Fiocchi, whatever, 124 grain, right there. FMJ, 17.99, right. There you go. So, and I can't wait to fire this thing. And I'll do a review when I'm at the range, you know. But I really want to go on the range. I'll probably fire 115, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like 124, but, you know, concealed carry, you know, home defense somewhat, then 124 is good for me. But 115 on the range all day. You know what I'm saying? Especially with your wife, with your girlfriend, with your loved ones that you want to take to the range and their smaller frame. You know, 115 grain should be more than enough for them to control that weapon. And man, there's nothing like seeing fresh bullets, right? Oh man, look at that. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I guess this video is just, you know, my thoughts on buying a gun patiently, you know, and you get all the bells and whistles, accessories. You know, I waited, like I said, a few months before I had to buy it because I want to know what's wrong with it. You know, there's all kinds of stuff that people were complaining about when it first came out. But guess what? A couple months later on, it came out with the kit that make the magazine holds 8 rounds. You know what I'm saying? If you bought it the first time, you didn't have it. You know, you had that option. And people were talking about, oh yeah, it's gonna come out, it's gonna come out. Yeah, obviously it's gonna come out, you're just gonna have to wait. You know? But like I said, for concealed carry, man, this is perfect. You know, even with a 6-round magazine, man, that's enough to stop anybody. And like I said, if that dude survives within 2-3 rounds, then that bad guy deserves to live. But in my own personal experiences and opinion, being in the military, you know, 1 or 2 rounds, man, that guy will drop. That's it. It's over. You know, that thing go night-night. But other than that, you guys stay tuned and subscribe to my channel where I will test this out in the range and shoot this up. You know, I have no doubt that this is a great gun already. I've seen a lot of reviews and videos on YouTube. But I thought I'd, you know, share with you guys what I thought about, or what would you get, you know, if you negotiate right, you know, and be patient, because I'm sure another Glock will come out later on, and you know, people forget about the 42, the 43, the 26, which a lot of people are already forgetting about, and come out with a better one. You know what I'm saying? Probably a 10-round magazine for this thing. You know what I'm saying? Or a better, I don't know, Glock 41 or something, or you know, whatever. You know. So there's always new guns that comes out, but and you know, for some of you guys that are gun crazy, you always want to buy a new one, and every time something comes out. That's cool, but like I said, for me, it's just concealed carry. You know, 124 grain, very light, easy to carry this, and easy to hide it. No problem, no issues, and all day. Bad guy, come on down. Let's do it. 2-3 bullets and that bad guy, man, go down. No problem, no questions asked. But that's what you get when you be patient. You know, you negotiate well with your dealers, and you don't pay $1,000 bucks. Because like I said, all this, you know, all this Glock with all the bells and whistles, and especially the kit that I ordered for that 8-round magazine, it's $677. You know, and especially when you're friends with a gun shop, they don't really when dealers, they get good prices. You know what I'm saying? That's what you guys got to remember. You don't have to pay the full price. You just got to know how much they pay for it, and then you can start negotiating. You know what I'm saying? But if the gun's newly in the market, obviously it's going to be expensive. You're going to pay, you know, full price. But I didn't do that. You know, I saved nearly $400 for just waiting a couple months. You know what I'm saying? But so some of you guys don't have a problem paying for full price. That's cool. But it's not even all about that. It's about getting the best out of that gun. And now that I'm 4 or 5 months late in the game, guess what? I'm getting the best out of this Glock 43. This is the best Glock 43 now that everything has been fixed. You know, from the trigger to the pinky problem, you know, to the magazine problem, saying it didn't have enough rounds on it. Well, it came out with an 8-round magazine now. You know what I'm saying? With a kit that's going to be installed in my odd freaking magazine here, stock one. And just to mention you guys, that kit that comes with it, as long as it's the original magazine that comes with the Glock, you don't have to buy the spring. You know, the original magazine, the spring in it, it's perfect for that kit. You know, you don't have to buy a separate spring and pay extra dollars, because that magazine or that kit itself, I think it's $39. You know, somewhere around there. So you can get them all over the place on Amazon or any online gun store. You can get them, but you pay full price. But don't be mistaken. If you like me to order a Glock and, you know, have all this other stuff with already pinky stuff on it, and you have this odd thing, you know, and you conceal carry, you got a license for it, you got a permit for it, then make this one into 8-round magazine, and that's what you carry concealed, you know, 8-round magazine. So for more satisfaction to it, you know what I'm saying, instead of having 6, you got 8, you know, because a lot of people like the Glock 26 very much, but it was a little, like I said, a little bulky. It was hot when it came out, because it's the only thing we got. That's the smallest Glock I ever had. You know what I'm saying? So when that thing came out, it was like freaking, you know, cake. Everybody buying it inside. You know what I'm saying? So it was like freaking hot cake. Everybody was buying it. But When I just come out, everybody's buying it. It's like tons of videos and reviews on YouTube. You know, it's nonstop. Everybody uploading videos and reviewing it every day. I thought I'd be different of talking about what are the advantage of, you know, purchasing the gun that you really want late in the game, but it's a perfect. You know what I'm saying? You got all the mistakes taken care of, not paying a full price for it, you know, no tax, no shipping, you know, you can negotiate your price, get the Pelican cases, you know, extra magazines, the ghost bar, you know, 2 locks, I mean, you name it, man, I got it all. So the only thing that I'm really missing now is I'm waiting for my damn holster, you know, but other than that, that's pretty much it, you know. And some people like to put tape on it and stuff like that, so because they say it's not comfortable. But to me, it's comfortable, man. It's already comfortable enough. It's cool enough. So yeah, there you go, guys. My little review of my Glock 43. Haven't fired it yet. I'll make another video separately on what I think about when I, you know, actually fire this thing. You know, being so-called perfect. You know, buying it late in the game and all the bells and whistles already applied to it. You know, got the pinky stuff, the bar, the triggers fixed. I mean, I got a little review for it, and I'll tell you guys what I think about it. But this is it. Glock 43, guys. Austria 9mm. Don't mistake this for a Glock 42. 9mm. Okay? Very comfortable. Okay. Let me know what you guys think about the gun. And like I said, that's the advantage right now. If you're still looking to purchase a concealed carry a handgun, very easy, very light, very small. And also thinking about, you know, or you guys been watching videos and YouTube videos of the Glock 43. Now is the best time to buy it. Not then, not when it first came out. There's some problems with it now because all the problems have been fixed. And if you're not, and you know, now this time frame, you already know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what to buy, the pinky stuff, the 8-round magazine. You know everything about it already. You know, there's no surprises. There's no hidden, you know, agendas or hidden mistakes and errors that you find. No, there's nothing. That's it. It's perfect now. You know, Glock 43 is perfect now. You know, the only thing that people still bitch about is, you know, they said, oh, man, you wish it was a 10-round magazine. Well, man, 8-round magazine, that's perfect. 6-round is good. And like I said over and over, man, if that fucker survived within, you know, your 6-round magazine, then that fucker deserves to live, you know. But anyway, there you go, guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Glock 43. Buy it. Peace.